make the rich richer than ever. And that's what they started in 2010, and that's what they continued even up until yesterday with their so-called budget, their budget to express how brilliant Britain is. And I just want to thank the government, because the sun's out today, and therefore George Osborne obviously got it right. That Britain is the best place in the world, that the economy is thriving, and we couldn't have it any better if we were anywhere else. But the very fact these protests are taking place means that that is absolute rubbish from George Osborne. That actually people, real people, working class people, disabled people have never had it as worse than it is at the moment. And that's why really we need to keep protesting. We need to keep highlighting the injustices that's being carried out by this government and their lackeys. And we need to make sure that come May the 8th, that these buggers are no longer in a position to wage the war upon us. And I think as a trade union we have an absolute responsibility to stand up for those.
I wanted to say a few words about how many people have been sanctioned and the impact that that's had on their lives, which Nick's already touched on. But just shy of 1 million people have now been sanctioned as a result of these new measures that the government introduced 2 years ago. Of those, only 20% have found work. That means that 80% of those people who have been sanctioned are now without work, but also without benefit. It will be of some consolation to Mr. Osborne, no doubt, and his chummy and Duncan Smith, that 32,000 of those people have unfortunately died whilst they've been on no benefit at all. And for the government, what that will mean is that's 32,000 less people that they have to pay benefit to if they've been successful in their appeals. This is a disgraceful attack on those people who are least able to defend themselves. And that's why they need, and we need, the trade unions, the trade union movement, to defend those people and to ensure that they get what they are entitled to. When the government says that unemployment is coming down, ask where they get the figures from, because it's a claimant count, and if they're sanctioning that many claimants, of course the unemployment figures will come down. How many people now are going self-employed? I met someone yesterday who'd been sanctioned, who set herself up as a self-employed eBay seller, just to try and generate some income. What it means in reality is that now there are 3 times more self-employed people in this country than there were 18 months ago. They are forcing people into poverty, hardship and degradation. And so if we look at the impact of the budget and how that's going to impact on us, we should be celebrating, I think. We've got 1 pence off a pint of beer. They've told us that austerity will only last for 4 years instead of 5, but they're going to compress that all that austerity into 4 short years. Huge attacks, further attacks on the working class. And what are they saying about the cuts to the welfare benefit bill?
Try and get a job when you're starving. That's what I'd say to them. Thank you very much everybody for turning out. Thank you.